If you're a nurse who wants to work remotely, but not necessarily for a large insurance company, I'm going to show you one of the scrappy ways that I find new and cool emerging health tech startups and other startups in the healthcare space. Sometimes LinkedIn serves these posts to me that really don't seem relevant initially because they're like big tech bros and whatnot bragging about being in the top 50 for blah, blah, blah. Often they have an image attached to them and it includes a lot of company names and logos. I use these to data mine new companies to follow. I'm going to show you exactly what I do when I get served one of these posts, how I use it to find new career pages, connections, and companies to follow so that I'm always serving cool remote nursing jobs for the community. This is something you can also totally do. I highly encourage you to do it because it will help build your LinkedIn network, and the algorithm on LinkedIn is still pretty cool so that when you interact with something like this, it will continue to serve you more posts so that you can continue to expand what you're searching for. That was really long-winded. But anyways, this takes time to do, but the more you do it, the less time you'll have to spend because you'll probably already have some of these companies on your list. Here is a screen share of my LinkedIn account. I'm going to pop over to my profile and show you the two posts that I found this week and shared. They are these two right here. They're pretty small on the screen right now, but you can see that it's a couple posts that have this image here that you can tell has a lot of logos and company stuff going on. I'm going to click on this first image to show you. And this one's a healthcare AI market map. This just came across my suggested posts when I was looking at my LinkedIn feed. I tend to normally skip over, like I said, but when I see an image like this, I know that there might be something in there about a company that I want to check out. So this one in particular, healthcare AI market map. AI is a huge thing with emerging health tech companies. I wanted to make sure to check it out, and I do recognize some on here. This post actually wasn't my favorite, so I'm glad LinkedIn sent me another one because what I'm going to show you about my process, I'm just going to do with the second post here. And I'll link both of these posts in the description for this video so that you can find them and recreate this process. Okay, so this post here I actually liked more for nursing and health tech, mainly because this person took the time to tag all the companies, so it makes our process easier. But here we are. We have this big map again. And with this one, I actually share a lot of jobs already for most of these companies, so I know them. I would highly recommend going through this process, and I'm going to do an example in a sec. So what I want you to do when you come across something like this, if you have time, because this is totally free, it just takes a little bit of your time to do the research and go through these steps. Actually, let's go through these steps really fast and then I will show you because I want you to get the info up front if you don't really need the tutorial. So the first thing you're going to do when you encounter one of these is that you're going to open up a second LinkedIn tab. You are going to start at the top or whatever interests you and look up that company, follow the company on LinkedIn, see if they seem legitimate. Like, are they verified? Do they have nurses that work there? Do they have jobs posted currently? So follow them. Bonus if you want to set up a alert for jobs, but LinkedIn only gives you so many of those on your account, so you might not be able to. The more important thing I want you to do is to visit their career site after you've checked out their LinkedIn page. See if there are any openings that you could apply to right now. If there aren't, but you know they hire nurses, make sure to bookmark their career page so that you can check that daily, every other day to get the jump on other job boards that might also have a lag in sharing jobs. You'll get in early. And then back to LinkedIn after you've done that bookmarking, take another peek, see if there's any relevant, genuine connections you can make at that company and send a request. It could be to a nurse that works there, something like that. But this helps. I have an entire video on this in our membership, but this helps boost your rating if recruiters are looking for you on LinkedIn. So it's just a little next level tip. Once that's done, I just move on to the next job. It takes a couple minutes for each one. I do this in my spare time. If I have a moment, I pop on some headphones and sit and do this. Let's look at an example. The one I am going to do, because it's super relevant right now, is included health. And this post was really nice. I'm back out here because they actually tagged all the companies, so they made it easy to find them. So we could click here on included health, and it all will bring up their posting already. If we needed to, we could type in included health and bring it up in the search. It's this one right here. So we'll just click on it again. Included Health does have a verification. You can see that with the shield right here. If you click on it, you can see when and what information they provided. So they verified their page in 2023, and they've provided their industry and company size. I'm already following, so I don't need to follow them again, but I'm going to pop over to jobs. They do have nurse openings right now. We can click on these. So let's go ahead and open one. They use Easy Apply on LinkedIn. So I would not go this route with applying to their jobs. What I would do, let's backtrack, is to go to their career page. If you encounter this where you can't find the initial link to their website, you aren't doing something wrong. It depends on how much a company wants to pay to make their website easy to find it. So we just have to find it here, and we have it down here in the About. A lot of times companies will have visit website here, or you'll be able to find it in the drop down. It just depends. Click on this. And we're at their main page. We are now going to look for their career site. It could be up here in the heading area. And the other spot, if you don't see it up there right away, is to scroll to the bottom. And here we go. You'll see careers tagged in the footer. So let's click on that. Let's click on open positions. And then we can see all the positions they have open right now. Go ahead and bookmark this if this is a company you're interested in working for, so you can check back with it later. Now that we've bookmarked this page, we can head back to LinkedIn. And we'll go to people. You can do this before or after going to the career site, but I'll just search by nurse here to see how many nurses they have that work at the company. Looks like 212 people have nurse in their profile that live in the United States. And then we can just scroll through. If there's any, specifically if you see like second level connections, that means you're one removed. You have somebody you're connected to that is also connected to this person. Those are easier connections to make. Anytime you have a link that you can point to help make it seem not so random, I would with a connection. But scroll through, see if there's any connections you want to make, help boost your network, and then get out of there and move on to the next one. I would go through this for all of these companies. I can tell you that I follow almost all of these and have their career sites bookmarked, and I check them or make sure I have job alerts on in some way. There is a cool ATS that I like right now called Greenhouse that is doing a really good job with job alerts and having a back-end search function. So if you'd like me to show you how to use that and set it up, please drop a comment and let me know, and I'll make a video about that next. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you have any more questions about the job search or LinkedIn, anything like that, drop it in the comments and I will look at adding it to the video list. See ya!